If you're stuck on your YouTube journey, this video might be the video that gives you your breakthrough. I'm going to share with you my 10 lessons after doing 100 videos here on YouTube, and it has nothing to do with titles or thumbnails. Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a professional photographer here to teach beginner photographers how to level up in their photography and their skills. Okay, full disclaimer first. I started my YouTube channel back in 2017 and did nothing with it, literally nothing. And it wasn't until the beginning of this year that I really started to look at doing something with my YouTube channel, because I wanted to teach and help other beginner photographers to level up in their photography business. The best way to do that was to create a platform. YouTube is a perfect platform to do that. So I didn't touch it, and had I have done something with my channel back then, I think we'd be having a completely different conversation right now. But let's get into the lessons. And I'm going to refer to my phone because I put the 10 lessons down here. Writing in notebooks and making voice notes has made me stop and pause. So I keep little A5 notebooks with me, and I carry them with me everywhere. And I found that having the notebook handy is a really good thing, because it actually makes me stop, think, pause before I actually put the pen to the paper. And when I don't have my notebooks with me, I actually have my voice recorder here, which is one that actually slips onto the back of my phone. And if you want to know what this actually is, let me know in the comments, and I will do a little video on it for you as well. But the actual action of the voice recordings and the notes, like I said, has actually made me stop and pause and really think about my audience, my content, how I can improve it, how I can make it something that is of interest and worthwhile for you, my audience. And that's really helped me to level up in the video content that I'm actually putting out there on YouTube for you guys. And so lesson number 2 in that is that I'm becoming a researcher. So starting out a YouTube journey or a channel is quite daunting to a lot of people, including myself. Like I said at the beginning, I started this YouTube channel in 2017 and literally did nothing with it because I didn't know what I was doing or how to do it. So I started to look into and find information on how to become or how to create a YouTube channel. What does it take to make a YouTube channel? What is a thumbnail? What is a title? I became a researcher. So that's what you're going to become when you start this journey of YouTube. You're going to become a researcher, and you're going to really think about or try to find as much information that you can in order to become a really good YouTube channel for yourself. Whether you're just starting out or whether you're bigger, you're still going to be doing the process of researching in order to create and make better content for your audience, and that's going to be the entirety of your YouTube channel. I'm becoming a critical thinker. When I'm doing my research, I start to really question and ask about that content that I am seeing, hearing, and viewing. Things like, why? Why? I'm always asking why, but why, but why, or but how, but how, but how. And really thinking about, okay, well, you know, they've done this. How can I do this in that same vein, but make it mine? Critically thinking about the content that I'm actually creating and putting out there in this space, on this channel for you. So the lesson number 2, yeah, you're becoming a researcher, but lesson number 3, you're also becoming a critical thinker. Lesson number 4 that I've learned is my communication skills has actually grown quite substantially from doing my YouTube channel. Communication as in both the written, the verbal, and the body language, because doing a YouTube channel, you have to have some sort of communication skills, and it's not easy. I know this. I am a photographer myself, but still getting in front of a camera and talking to you like this, it's still pretty nerve-wracking. And I'm learning as I go, but I am increasing in my way that I can communicate across to you about what it is that can help you in order to create, you know, a photography business or photography concepts of your dreams. things that you would actually love and things that you're passionate about. And in order to do that, I have to communicate it across in a way that makes it simplified and easy for you to understand and not get muddled up too much in the technical of the aspect of photography. So it has improved my communication skills from having a YouTube channel. And lesson number 5 is I've gained clarity of the things that I don't want to be known for. I don't want to be known as someone a professional photographer who belittles or makes things too complicated for other people to understand. I don't want to be known as the photographer who is just, thinking of themselves, because that's not what this channel is all about. This channel is about creating a community for the beginner photographer to come in and learn about simplified technique understanding when it comes to photography and tools and resources in order to help them build a photography business. I want to be known as someone who's out here helping you to become the very best version of yourself as a photographer that you can be on your terms. Loving the process to grow confidence. Like, I am a photographer, I have a camera, but still doing this is still hugely, hugely nerve-wracking. And I stuff it up more times than I do in making it a good video. But in the same time, I'm actually learning to grow in my confidence as a public speaker, getting on camera, talking to you, and feeling that what I have to say is of some value for you, that I hope that it is. But also, not just in YouTube, but even out in my community, I'm gaining more confidence in being able to have conversations with other people when we're doing network events, for instance. And, before I wouldn't do that. I would just stand in the corner and just wait for someone to approach me. But now I have the confidence to go in and know that and just to walk up to somebody and to start it, just a general conversation. And I would never have been able to do that before, trust me. Lesson number 7 is to set the boundaries. If you're wanting to create a YouTube channel, you're going to have to set yourself some boundaries. Boundaries around your time and when you're actually going to be creating your videos. Boundaries around when you're going to be doing your research. Boundaries around what is actually your YouTube content that you're actually putting out there. Setting those boundaries, I gather all my ideas and all my content and all my thumbnails and titles. I do that all throughout the week in those pockets of moments when I do have 5 or 10 minutes here or there. But on the weekends, there is one day on that weekend that I fully dedicate to my YouTube channel. And that whole day is not just about the recording and things like that, but it's also about doing more research and going in and finding out the things in the behind my channel in the YouTube studio about what's actually good, what's actually bad. One day I dedicate that on a weekend, and nothing gets in the road of that, and I let everybody in and around me know that that one day is off limits to do anything, because that I am investing my time into creating something that I hope will be of huge value and of help and assistance to somebody out there like yourself. So creating strong boundaries around that and communicating that is really integral to this process of the YouTube building and channel building and community building, because it's really important to me. The number 8 lesson, I'm building a legacy. I think I'm a grandmother and I have 3 grandkids, and I think about when they're older and I'm no longer here, and what that actually looks like and what that actually means, and what do I want to leave for them. I want them to be able to come to some sort of a platform like YouTube and see that that's their grandmother, and to hear my voice and to feel that they can connect with me even though I'm no longer here with them. So although I'm creating the content for you, I'm also creating the content for myself and my family in the format of a legacy. And I think that's very powerful, pretty incredible. And if that's the only reason that you do a YouTube channel, kudos, because there's nothing more powerful than, extending or thinking beyond the now and into the future for your family. Be genuinely excited to help others. I am genuinely excited to share my knowledge, my lessons, the things that I've done wrong, the things that I've done right when it comes to being a photographer. And I'm genuinely excited to help other people, other photographers level up in their photography game, and genuinely excited to actually break it down into chunks that is easy to understand. I want to help you become the very best photographer that you can, regardless of where you are on your journey. Yeah, I'm genuinely excited to share what I've learned over my 15 plus years as a photographer with you. Nothing gives me more pleasure than passing on knowledge and information to other people like yourself. Doing this, a YouTube channel, is a great creative outlet. As a photographer, we are naturally creative in our own right, and another form of way of doing that is doing a video, because photography is just capturing a still moment and time, but a video gives it more depth and makes it more, I don't know, it's a great way to get some of that creative vibe and extend the creativity beyond just a still photograph, and create something that, you know, really gets excited about, like, what can you do next and how can you improve it, and thinking about putting the concepts and ideas together. So doing a YouTube channel like this is another extension beyond the creativity that comes with photography. And that's my 10 lessons that I've learned. This is my 100th video. Thank you so much to those that come back. I really, really do appreciate having you here so very much. And to those that are new watching, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, like button, whichever button you like. Leave a comment. Tell me what you would actually like to see, or what you would actually like me to break down and demystify in the world of photography that's going to help you to level up your game. And I'll see you in the next video.